EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Washington Commanders. The veteran Joey Sly set to get us started, and we are underway in our nation's capital. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Here we go.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he stopped immediately there. They had to run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow. And this throw incomplete. And the defender already over that time, but it's going to lead into 3rd down.
Some defensive effort to get to him and provide a little time for the catch. Could be more clean.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. So on 4th down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals. This is fielded at the 27. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Here's Hal to throw on 2nd down. Man, there's Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. It's Gibson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Off play action. It's Howell. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line. A good pickup there, 22.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Faking the handoff, Howell. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will actually break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Thomas. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. So 1st and goal now from the 7-yard line. They'll run with Gibson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Well, meanwhile, a pass pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They had a good chance to get the first points of the game on the board, but what a great job defensively, getting a hand in there and knocking it away and preventing that first touchdown.
Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Sly able to put this one through, and it's 3-0 Washington. So a pretty good opening drive that'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They won at 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And these guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Deron Payne, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. They're going to look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go. 11 MT.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Now Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to mix him. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Quan Martin. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
There's a give to Rodriguez on the option. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll go play action. Howell. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. He'll buy some time right. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Third and long. Here's Howell. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Cut off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
On 2.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to really build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on the game before and get back to it.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. They'll get to the line, but remember, it's also 3rd down. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Zach Taylor, a new breed of head coach. He's going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Bengals first down, it would appear. Yes, he does by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try to keep people in front. And somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
But not many guys who can blow up plays like Chase Young. He did it again there.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Clock running as Washington will try and hurry up. Now it's Burrow. It's complete. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here we go.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Bengals. It's Tyler Boyd. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Struggles continue. There's another one intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead. Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Here's Gibson on the read option. He's got some space here. Now he'll go down the ball before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one. Dotson in motion right. Option play. Here's Robinson. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Another good game. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And the tight end goes in motion left. Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, Hal back to pass. His throw incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And McLaurin, the motion man right. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. Looking for the play, and he's got it. Touchdown, Washington. From 17 yards out. And the Commanders have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. And in the red zone, I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
How about Jonathan Allen there pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line?
Here we go.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Play action. It's Burrow. Here's Higgins out on the right side. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. They'll go for a gain of 7. And 38 now. And in search of 8 yards here as they look to convert the first down. Burrow looking to pass. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Howell. Complete, it's Dotson. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 44-yard line.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. 2nd down, Howell now. Going right back to Dotson. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Howell changing the play here. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And that's complete. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two are connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another throw that could have been intercepted. Part of this, you credit the defense. They've been really stingy. But he's also made some really questionable throws, and that's another one right there.
Now they go play action with Howell. To the sideline and incomplete. Right now, the story of this game continuing to be the defenses, because the offenses, they're finding it difficult to establish any rhythm whatsoever.
I like how you come to us in praise of defense, Brandon, because that's exactly right. That was an incompletion force there, but we've seen it throughout this game. Both of these defensive coordinators, they're a step ahead of their offensive counterparts.
He's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The Clemson product the sack. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards, and that is bombs away right there. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never...
And that's caught inside the 35. And away in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase.
75 yards. And the Bengals have tied the ball game with a chance to go ahead now in the final seconds of the third quarter.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that will put them on top here in the third.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Dotson in motion right.
For the play fake, and now here's how to throw it. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Daxton Hill picks it off. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
And that was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means a free safety in the middle of the field, 2 corners, and they get
rush coming in. He's taken down.
No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Burrow.
He gets this one to Hubbard, complete.
The gain of 5. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
See what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
On 3rd down, Burrow steps away to his left.
And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. And he's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Jamar Chase.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Bengals are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Howell and the Commanders come up now, 1st and 10.
At their own 22. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And Guy's made complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Faking the handoff, Howell. Got it, man, it's Rodriguez.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Off play action, it's Howell.
He finds his man complete. It's Rodriguez. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And that's a much-needed first down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
Touchdown, Washington.
Curtis Samuel, a 22-yard touchdown play.
And the Commanders have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
They don't give it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and try to clock here, or you try to bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts and lose opportunity, or what do you do with 2-minute warning? So as I look going into this one, let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Burrow on play action.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. The CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting...
Here's Gibson.